What's up, Danny gang? Welcome back to our channel. So if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Danny and I am a lifestyle YouTuber. I talk about keto, weight loss, fitness, books, games. I talk about a little bit of everything, and I just let you in on my life. So judging by the title, y'all already know what we're about to talk about. But before we even get into it, I need you guys to know that I am now accepting new members of the Danny gang. If you want to be a member of the gang, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. After you put the bell, put your fists up. Y'all gotta fight me. After you fight me and you jumped in, you're a lifetime member. Period.
Period. Period. Period. Nothing left to say. Like period. 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 Period.
So welcome back to our channel, y'all. I'm about to do a Dollar Tree book haul. But before we even do that, do y'all see something different? Do y'all see something different on sis? Y'all, I tried to apply lashes for my first time by myself, and I think I did a good job. But yeah, this was my literally very first time trying to put lashes on, and they look pretty good. So I'm gonna keep trying. Like, I see, a couple imperfections, but I'm gonna keep trying, and I'm gonna ace putting lashes on because I want to be a lash girl. I want to like pick out lashes and put lashes on daily. So yeah, other than that, y'all, welcome to our channel. We're about to talk about some books. So shout out to everybody that comes to my channel to watch my book hauls, and I'm gonna keep doing them because I love to read. I was doing a Dollar Tree book haul every month, but lately I've been listening to books online. I've been listening to books on Amazon Prime or like the Amazon Audio, and I love it. If you guys follow me on Instagram, which you should, go.DannyJ, then you'll see on my stories a lot of times I post like books that I'm listening to. It's just easier for me. I can listen everywhere. Sometimes I can't take a physical book with me. Like if I'm at work or working on a computer, I easily can listen to the book and get into it, but I can't physically read it. So that's what I have been doing. But when I get the urge to go to Dollar Tree and get books, I'll make sure I do a book haul. I'm not sure which number book haul this is, but of course it'll be in the title. So let's just get into the books. So typically how I do this is I go ahead and I give you guys a brief synopsis of each book, and then I'll tell you guys which book I'm most excited to read, which one I am looking forward to. But this time I think I'm gonna read like the first sentence or the first paragraph of each book, and then let you guys know what I'm most excited about. So I did go to my local Dollar Tree. I had to go to two because the first one I went to actually didn't have any books, and I was like, where the books at? So I went to another Dollar Tree, and I actually found 4 books, y'all. And usually I find books all the time. I see books all the time, but again, I'm big into listening to them right now, so I don't pick them up. And today, yesterday I found 4 really awesome books that I'm super excited to share with you guys. So I'm going to show you guys the book and kind of tell you why I picked it up. So the first book is called Bring Me Back, and it's by B.A. Paris, and this is what it looks like. So it's called Bring Me Back, and what made me pick this book up, honestly, was the pop of yellow. It has been really dark and really gloomy in North Carolina, so for some reason this yellow just made me think of like sunshine, and I was like, oh, I was definitely drawn to this book by that. But then after I picked it up, I was like, this sounds good. So let me give you guys a brief synopsis about what this is, and while I'm doing that, I'll give you guys a close-up of the book. So it says, Finn and Layla are young in love and on vacation. They're driving along the highway when Finn decides to stop at a service station to use the restroom. He hops out the car, locks the door behind him, and goes inside. When he returns, Layla is gone, never to be seen again. This is the story of Finn told that is the story that Finn told to the police, but it's not the whole story. 10 years later, y'all, Finn is engaged to Layla's sister Ellen. Their shared grief over what happened to Layla drew them close, and now they intend to remain together. Still, there's something about Ellen that Finn has never fully understood. His heart wants to believe that she is the one for him, even though a sixth sense tells him not to trust her. Then, not long before he and Ellen are to be married, Finn gets a phone call from someone in his past has seen Layla hiding in plain sight. There are other odd occurrences, long lost items from Layla's past that keep turning up around Finn and Ellen's house. Emails from strangers, messages, and clues. That if Layla is alive and on Finn's trail, what does she want and how does she know? So y'all, when I say into this, so basically it's a story where, you know, he went to the bathroom and then when he got back, sis was gone, and then he fell in love with his sister. So I guess the book is gonna basically be about like what happened to sis. Is she still alive? Did the sister do it? Like, what's tea? So that is Bring Me Back by B.A. Paris. And of course, all these books were $1. This book was originally $26.99, and I'm excited to read this one. I'm excited to read them all, but that is Bring Me Back. The next book that I picked up is called What It Means When a Man Falls from the Sky by Leslie, Nika, and Armaya. And this is what that looks like. So I honestly just picked this one up because I liked the title, What It Means When a Man Falls from the Sky, because y'all know I'm in love, and I just feel like my man fell from the sky too, just like boom, just in my face. I'm here for you. So that's kind of why I picked this up. But after I looked at the cover and I was like, I love the colors, and it's just it's not too thick, but it's not too small. And I like books that have a lot of chapters because I like to read long books, but once they get too thick, I'm over it. So this book was originally $26 as well for $1. And let me give you guys a brief synopsis of what it's about. So it says, a woman desperate for a child weaves one out of hair with unsettling results. A disastrous night out shifts an American teenager and her Nigerian cousin onto uneasy common ground. With his wife overseas and growing more remote by the day, a father struggles to protect and empower the daughter he loves. And in a world raved by flood and riven by class, experts have discovered how to fix the equation of a person with rippling unforeseen repercussions. It Means When a Man Falls from the Sky. Each of these stories announces Leslie Nika Armani as a prodigious talent with a remarkable career ahead of her. So basically, this is going to be a group of stories following a father who's trying to raise his daughter, is what I get from it. Not exactly sure. Like I said, I picked this up solely based off the title. Not sure if this is something I'm really into, but I am excited to read it. So this is What It Means When a Man Falls from the Sky. So yeah. The next book that I actually picked up is called Layover, and the cover says One Missed Flight, Two Broken Hearts, Three Unforgettable Days. And it's by Amy Alderson and Emily Meyer. And this is what the cover looks like. It's called Layover. So a lot of things about this cover spoke to me. For one, the colors literally gorgeous, and it said layover. I love to fly, so I figured it was about flying, and I like how it has like point 1, point A, B, C, D. It was just a really cool, beautiful cover, and I just really liked it. This book was originally $17.99, and of course it was $1. And this is what it looks like. Y'all already know I'm gonna give you a close-up, and let me tell you guys what it's about. So it says, let me see. So I guess it's a story about two individuals. Yeah, two broken hearts. So it says Flynn. At first, we were almost strangers, but ever since I moved to New York, Amos was the one person I could count on, and together we were there for Poppy. Since our parents were always off a jet setting and leaving us to be raised by the nanny, I just didn't expect to fall for him, and I never expected him to leave us. And then Amos. I thought I was the only one who felt it. I told myself it was because we were spending so much time together, taking care of Poppy and all. But that night, I could tell she felt it too, and I freaked out. You're not supposed to fall in love with your stepsister. So I ran away to boarding school. I should have told her why I was leaving, but every time I tried, it felt like a lie. One missed flight was about to change their lives forever. So clearly this is a kind of like love story, kind of like suspense, where they fell in love with each other, but they thought it wasn't right because they were stepbrother and stepsister. So then he dipped, and I guess they missed a flight, and they probably run into each other, and then we're gonna get the tea. So I'm super excited about this. this sounds really good. And yeah, like I said, the cover is just drop dead gorgeous. So that is Layover. And the last book that I found is called The Assistants by Camille Perry. And as soon as y'all see this cover, y'all gonna know why I picked it up. So this is the cover, and I love this cover because obviously you can see that there's coffee on the ground and like some work shoes. And it says addictive, hilarious, and smart, 9 to 5 for the student loan generation. So clearly it's about some assistants or the assistant just from the title. And like I said, there are like Starbucks cups of coffees on the ground. So that really intrigued me. The coffee alone, I was like, oh yeah, I'm finna get this. So let me give you guys a brief synopsis. This book was originally $16 and got it for $1. So it says, this is what it's about. Tina Fontana is a 30-year-old executive assistant, and after 6 years spent making reservations and pouring drinks from bottles that cost more than her monthly rent, the glamour of working for a media company in New York has completely faded, while her student loan debt has not. After a technical error with the boss's expense report presents Tina with an opportunity to pay off the entire balance of her loan, she falls down a rabbit hole of a full-blown embezzlement scheme. And before she knows it, she's at the forefront of a movement that has implications far beyond what anyone anticipated. So you scamming. So basically, Tina is a scammer. So she's already like done with working. She's really upset about it. She's over it. She's tired of her 9 to 5. She's tired of being an assistant. And then boom, she get control of his money, his coin, and she can pay off her student loans and probably move on. So this book, I'm sure, is going to follow the decisions she makes, and it looks like she's going to be in an embezzlement scheme. She's scamming. She must be from Atlanta. But yeah, this is the title. This is what it looks like. So these are the 4 books that I picked up, and they all sound very intriguing. So now I'm going to tell you guys which books I'm looking forward to most reading. So the least likely book that I think I'm going to like, and the least likely book, well, the least book that I'm looking forward to reading is What It Means When a Man Falls from the Sky. Although I like the title and the color scheme, it just doesn't seem like a book that I would want to read. So I will put this at number 4. The next book that I think would come after that is Layover. And I say Layover because although it sounds really good, it sounds kind of like a romance, and y'all know I'm more into like suspense and stuff like that. So Layover would be number 4. The next book that I'm excited to read is The Assistant. Actually, I thought this was going to be number 1, but it's actually number 2 is The Assistant. I'm excited to read this, but y'all know I like suspense. So even though this seems like some drama, I just don't know like how much I want to read it. But I'm most excited to read Bring Me Back because sis is missing. We need to see where she went. We need to see if her sister involved. Is the man gonna marry the sister? Who dropping all these clues? So yeah, these are the one. This is the one I'm most excited to read. But I want to do something different this time, and I'm gonna switch it up. So I'm gonna read the first sentence from each book, and then I'll decide which one I want to read. So Bring Me Back. Let's read the first sentence of these books. And y'all let me know if you guys like this, because I think this is kind of cool, because we can all judge a book by its cover. But let's get into it. Let's get into it. So the first sentence says, my phone rings. I'm walking through the glass-walled foyer of Harry's impressive office on London Wall. Period. First sentence. Okay. So that's the first sentence of Bring Me Back. The first sentence of What It Means When a Man Falls from the Sky. So this first sentence says, Zuma fumbles the key against the lock and doesn't see what came behind her. And that's the first sentence of this book. 2 more, y'all, and then we done. The first sentence of The Assistants states, and y'all, I just thought I was going to be so interested in reading this. So the first sentence says, here's how this whole mess started. Robert had to be in LA for a big meeting with his West Coast Titan Corporation execs. and his Boeing engine had the gall to malfunction. So that's the first sentence of that. And last but not least, the first sentence of layover is, it's become my favorite sound in the world. The soles of my shoes slapping the pavement erratically. So out of all these 4 books, like I said, I was just going to read the first sentence. And the first sentence of Layover actually has me kind of captivated because I liked the word choice that the authors used. It kind of pulled me in. So yeah, I think this is what I'm most excited about. So you guys let me know down below in the comments which books looks the best to y'all. And I will definitely come back if y'all want and do an update. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, go ahead and drop a book. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.